Hi, and thanks for tuning in. In our last episode, you saw that we learned to sail and put our new skills to the test. Now that we've got the boat, it's time to upgrade her, get her in ship shape, and get our house ready for renters. It's time to actualize the dream.
Making moves, trying to get away from this life I'm living. Same old things every day, wanna change this feeling. Wasting no more time, don't care about what you're saying. Try to keep me down, no time for all your play.
Not only did we have to move out of the house and wash it down, we had to wash down the boat and choose very carefully what to move into it.
I don't even know what I want no more, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time. I know that, yeah. I don't even know what to do right
Nå må jeg rydde litt av garasjen her. Nå er det bare 2 dager til vi skal flytte. Så da har vi nok å gjøre. Både her og i båten. Så sånn er det. Da får vi fortsette litt.
Sun is up, I'm wide awake. We're not getting younger. If you still love me, then please just let me go.
The trampoline's gone. That swing set is gone. And Ivan's driving away with the trash. And that's a lot of trash. Filled up in the back too. It's good to get it cleaned up.
I don't even know what to do right now, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time. My new life, yeah.
Hi. Hi. Working on ELANE was limited during the cold winter months between November 2019 and March 2020. Since departure day was set for July 14th, 2020, that left us with most of the upgrading and all of the moving, with no more than 4 months of hard work to get ELANE equipped and seaworthy for our offshore expeditions.
I don't even know what I want no more, yeah.
Working hard.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
The fall season approached and we needed to get ELANE ready for winter storage. Ivan's parents graciously drove a 10-hour drive over the mountains to help us get these projects done in our hectic everyday life. Ivan's dad helped us with various practical projects, one being the precise calculation of the measurements we needed to be sure we could fit our new arch on ELANE, which was being shipped from America. Another boat project we were thankful Ivan's dad was there for was to help Ivan sail ELANE up the fjord to a boat shop where they were going to unstep the mast in order to replace all the standing rigging, which means all the wires supporting the mast. He also took it upon himself to finish up the loft floor so we could store our belongings and not have to rent a storage container. In the meantime, I was studying hard to get my postgraduate teaching degree while keeping the boys busy with their activities. We are in the sailboat with a tarp over it. As you can see, there is no mast. The mast is gone. What happened? No, just kidding. We took it out for the winter to prepare it for getting a new rig, new lines. Sorry, this light is a little bad. There we go. But yeah, we are going to work on getting the motor cleaned, run fresh water through the motor so that it's ready for the winter season to be stored here. As you can see, it's really blowing windy here. Ivan and his dad just put up this wonderful tent for the winter. And we're done. Time to celebrate with hot chocolate and gingerbread cookies. It's winter here in Norway, and our white tarp is way too thin. So we're gonna put this big thick green one on instead. So we're here at the boat working hard. Right, Ivan?
Yeah.
It's a long way down. We don't have a fence there anymore, so it's kind of scary to stand up here. But here we are in the boatyard in Horten, Norway. We're almost done putting the tarp up. At least we still have to tie it up with a rubber band kind of rope. So getting there. It's just started raining, so that's not very fun, but we're almost done with the job, so that's nice. Now our boat will be better protected this winter. So let's get to work. Last tarp to roll out and get up that ladder right there. It just started hailing, or not hailing, but ice raining. Let me try to get this tarp up when it started. This is how it looks inside.
Next on the list was scraping off some chunky anti-fouling. This would take some time. After scraping off the old layers, Ivan hand sanded the entire hull and then applied 3 coats of epoxy primer. The hull was finally fully prepped for applying the 4 layers of copper coat anti-fouling.
You guys, look at these gorgeous flowers that just blew. My perennials, they pop up every spring. I'm back at the boat after a long winter. Ivan's here with me. As you see, we have wooden form that we put our tarp over in order to keep the boat dry and nice for the winter. It's a huge mess here, so coming back was like, oh, there's a lot of work to do, but we're gonna get it slowly but surely done. It's still May, middle of May, so we have like a month and a half to move on the boat. The main thing right now is just getting the boat ready to get on the water. As you see, we are not on the water. We are in a parking lot. We are in a parking lot at the boat harbor here in Horten. So yeah, we're gonna get some work done today, get the boat ready, take off this frames, I guess you could call it, and next thing is painting the bottom of the boat with a copper coat so that it'll protect it from things growing on it. So cutting off the ropes. I'm going to take this frame off from the start all the way to the back. Put it on top of our cart and drive it home. Okay, we got just 2 more left. Holding this one and then that one. Then it's lunch break time. Okay, is it loose now? What's the plan? You're gonna loosen that one and then you're gonna hold here. I think so. Wait, it's heavy on the side. Yeah. Give it a second. this one's loose too. Okay, wait, if we just push it along a little bit so that this is stable. I don't have... Yeah. It is finished. We have gotten all the frames down. As you can see, we have no mast, but we're gonna get the mast on when we get the boat in the water. So taking a little coffee break. Good work, Ivan. The repairs. In order to reseal the chain plate, we needed to remove it. Teamwork. I'm trying to get this pulled out because there's a leak up there. The last step of the anti-fouling application process was to paint on the 4 layers of copper coat. This is the anti-fouling we chose because it's supposed to last for 10 years. Okay guys, I just wanted to give you guys a little glimpse of what we're up to now in our pre-boating days. We are getting prepared to move out in about a month and a half, July 1st, to move into our sailboat. That means every waking moment we have to pack and we have to sell things and we have to buy things. And yeah, so here's a little glimpse of what it looks like. Yes. Some things like in suitcases are going to be put away. Other things in these little boxes are going to be taken with. And then we got other boxes to pack. All that stuff there is going to go on the boat. I have this on my head, this light, because we have an attic. Ivan's dad just built the floor for, so that we can put stuff up there to store instead of renting out a container. So if you can see here, got a little bit more room there. Over here is almost full. Ski boots, books, all that jazz. So I'll show you what it looks like downstairs. So we're buying things from Klaus Olsen, some boxes. We are putting books and stuff in other boxes to put up in the attic. We're buying things like crew saver suits. What do you have on there, Nikolai? We bought fall weather gear for the whole family and trying to figure out if our toys work so we can either sell or give away or keep. It works. Does it work good enough? Yeah. Okay. June had quickly approached and we still had a lot to do. One of them being updating the boys' travel vaccines. So what did you guys just take? Oh, did it hurt? How'd it go? Did it hurt? Did it hurt? Nope. Okay. Hey guys. We are preparing the boat for possibly the last day on the hard. Tomorrow, Ivan's going to fix one thing on the rudder and then hopefully get the boat in the water. Tomorrow, look at this beauty. The tornado before the calm. So, it's not looking very cozy here yet, but we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cleaning up here when I get on here, but it's only 2.5 weeks until we move on the boat. We move out of the house, we move on the boat. So lots of feelings here, lots of emotions, lots of thoughts, and a lot of new beginnings and a lot of endings. So I was taking up the spray hood. It's gonna start looking like a sailboat again. We don't have the mast on as we've shown you before, but we're gonna get that in Asker, a city north of here towards Oslo, on Wednesday. Ivan's going to motor it up, and they will be putting on our masts, which will be including a new innerstag for having storm sail on. That's a lot smaller than our huge mainsail for stormy weather, so that we don't get too much wind and too much leaning, too much speed. So that'll be fun to practice once we get that up and going. I'm getting excited. It's starting to feel real. I am almost done packing up a lot of the boys' rooms. All I have is some clothes left in there. So that's feeling good. I've been getting it up in the attic. It's getting exciting here. Starting to think about not living in a house and only living in a boat. That's new for us. Definitely. That'll be weird at first. Definitely weird. I hope for good weather, so it'll be like a nice start. There won't be like raining and horrible. We have to sit inside the whole time. But that we can enjoy the boat and the scenery, because it is very beautiful in Tønsberg, the area that we live in. What you doing over there? You gotta slide it in there.
You're
getting up the spray hood. Getting in this little
what
ridge
you're gonna want to
here.
do? You're going to want to get it tighten a little bit more.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Hello. Getting up the spray hood here. It's almost up. It's gonna go on this bar to at the end here. Okay, it's 11 o'clock and we are finished with our few little projects. So as you can see, we at least have the spray hood up. So let the sailing begin. Should be out in the water either tomorrow or the next day. Yay! Hey guys, as you see in the back here is a part of our boat. The rod kick, the kick rod, I have no idea. But we are on our way to our new home, which is in Asker right now. We have just received the message that the rigging is done. The mast is back up. Our sailboat looks like a sailboat again, except for the sails. So I'm coming along and help put up the sails, and then Ivan will be sailing it home tomorrow morning. And then the moving on shall begin. And we have about 2 weeks left until we have to be totally moved on. But this is the inner stag here that we didn't have before. This one. It goes up, not as high as the other one. For storm sails. We could hoist our new cutter sail on this new foresail sail. A sail almost half the size of the Genoa, yet a lot larger than the storm sail. About half of a kilo? That is crazy. Why am I stuck sitting here? It's getting real, you guys. It is almost full up in the attic here. And I have so much more to pack and clean. I'm going to show you the laundry room afterwards. And we have to be out of here by the end of the week so we can finish cleaning. So it's not all fun and games when you're going to do a huge change in your life and go on a huge adventure. But the carrot at the end of the rope is gonna be good. So here is our attic, totally packed full. Here we only have this little room right here left to put anything. Time for a little break in the sun. Blueberry toast and a nice iced latte. And a boy cutting the grass. That is a nice way to relax. And then it's back to work afterwards. We would have never met our deadlines without the undying, unselfish help of my parents-in-law. Just wanted to document a little bit of how I'm feeling about this whole new adventure. Up till about Friday, 2 days ago, my last day of work, this whole sailing around the world adventure has been just a dream that we're planning towards, you know, something crazy wild, but that we're really excited about. It's just fun and everything. But as you see, I have all this chaos around me and it's starting to get real. Like, we've been working hard for 2 years. But not really towards, like, directly towards the sail trip. I've been studying to become a teacher. Ivan's been working hard. We've been preparing by reading things and seeing sail stories and getting our beginners course done and our licenses for both the VHF radio and navigation and different things. So it's just been like fun preparing, but now it's getting real. It hit me when people that are gonna rent were like, you have to remember to put our name on your post box from 1st of July because that's when our mail is starting to come to your house. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's not our house anymore. And then these melancholy feelings just started coming up. It's not that I don't want to go, it's just a lot of weird changes, like in this huge, wonderful house with nature around us, and the kids are just free to do whatever they want, run here and there. We're not gonna have bikes, we're not gonna have trampoline, we're not gonna have friends they can run to, we're not gonna have a car, we're not gonna have lots of room to just run around, you know? And it's weird to like put a lot of things away that I won't be able to use. But everything's been very delayed because of Corona, because of our boat being fixed a little later, because of weather. It's been beautiful, warm weather, but of course the days that we need to work on the boat, it's been raining. And now we're rushing to get out of the house before they come, and you know, they're paying from the 1st of July, so we have to be ready to let them have the house. But luckily, they were also a little delayed. So we are blessed to have a few more days to kind of be totally prepared. Right now, Ivan's finishing up putting on the arch on the back of the boat and mounting the sun cell panels. We are at the boat. Here it is. It's clean out the boat day. Ivan and his dad have been working on getting this arch on. It's almost finished. They just have a few more screws to screw in there. We are going to be cleaning out the boat, putting in the mattresses and different things to prepare to move on the boat tomorrow, I believe. First night sleeping in the boat will be tomorrow. So a little more work to do. We've been working our butts off at home, cleaning and packing and organizing and selling and giving stuff away and throwing stuff away, and it's just been craziness. So all good things need to work first. That was not even a saying. But anyway, work hard, play hard, just do it. So let's see how it looks right now on the boat. It's not a pretty sight yet. Wow. Well. We got a mess to clean up. Help the Lord. Join us in the next episode of Sailing Elaine, where you will see us move on to Elaine and prepare her for D-Day. And don't forget to hit the subscription button so you can get a notification when it comes out. Thanks for watching.